We love you so much. Oh yeah, you got a fan club. You got a fan club, bud. He's used to that, I think. People come from all over the world to see Jude. We've had people fly in from across the ocean. We've had people drive 10 hours just for a Jude tour. Then they try to do other things while they're here, but they said, I just really need to meet Jude to be okay. Like, I understand. I totally understand.
Now, what's Jude's story?
Jude was at a dairy. He was born with a cleft lip. And so back to what I'm supposed to be talking about. So in the dairy industry, we talked about it with goats, but boys born in the dairy industry are like a waste product. So in cows' dairy milk, he hates the dairy industry. The boys are picked up at this dairy every week on Thursday. Someone came around and bought the newborn calves that are boys, because then they'll be killed for veal. And so he wouldn't even take Jude. He said he won't grow fast enough. It's just a couple weeks for veal, but he said with that lip, that nose, he wouldn't even be worth the cost of food to be veal. So he said, I'll take him to get him off your hands, but I'm just going to put him on a compost pile. And the farmer had this desire to not have him go to waste. And so he was willing to surrender him, and the bookkeeper there contacted us and said, you know, he's a few days old, he is able to drink, he's just going to grow slower as a result of his lip. It's a little sideways, I don't know if you got to see it yet. So because of his birth defect, quote unquote, that's why he was surrendered. And then once that bookkeeper, her name was Nancy, once Nancy got to know us and she loved knowing about Jude's future here, that he was living well, she actually contacted us about several others. All three of those cows, David, Gemma, and Tim, came from the same dairy that had, maybe they themselves had a problem, like Gemma had pneumonia, Tim had subluxing patella, and then there was another calf named Uma who was premature. Anyway, so once she realized that there was a place instead of a compost pile that she